What's up, guys? It is the T-Ball and I am back with another video. Before I start, if you guys could hit that like button and subscribe for more NBA videos, your support is greatly appreciated as we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So if you're not subbed, be sure to hit that sub button as your support means the world to me. And I'll be putting out some great NBA content throughout the rest of the season, free agency, and so forth. So after the crazy news of the Cousins trade last night, I have decided to make a fun Warriors versus Kings playoff prediction, and I definitely believe that this playoff series is definitely possible. So currently, the Pelicans are not in the playoff picture. They are 2.5 games out of the eighth seed, as currently the Nuggets are holding down the eighth seed, and the Pelicans are also 9 games out of the seventh seed. I believe the Pelicans could and will go on a run for the eighth seed, but they are pretty far behind the seventh seed to have any shot at getting that seeding. So let's just get straight into my predictions and projections. So some factors is that Cousins and Davis will have less than 30 games to get simulated together. They won't have the best chemistry, while the Warriors with Curry, Thompson, Durant, Green, they have had all year to see how they work with each other, what combos work well with each other. They know each other, so definitely the Warriors have an advantage in that category. So let's just quickly compare starting lineups for the Pelicans. They have Drew Holiday, Etwan Moore, Solomon Hill, Anthony Davis, and DeMarcus Cousins. And that's basically the projected starting lineup. We haven't seen any games yet so far for the Pelicans. Basically like what starting lineup they've chosen to go with. For the Warriors, they have Curry, Thompson, Durant, Green, and Pachulia. Currently, JaVale McGee is starting for the Warriors, but that's only because Zaza is out with an injury. Some key reserves for the Pelicans is Omri Caspi, who was sent by the Kings to the Pelicans in the Cousins trade, which was just really stupid for the Kings to do that. The Kings didn't even need to send anyone else with Cousins, but the fact that they sent Caspi, who is definitely worth at least, in my opinion, 2 second-round picks. He's a very decent role player. Is just so stupid. That's just the Kings franchise, I guess. The Pelicans also have Dante Cunningham. We'll get more into him later. Donatas Marijuanas and Tim Frazier. The Warriors have Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala, Ian Clark, JaVale McGee, and David West, and Patrick McCaw. Overall, the Warriors have the better overall team, both in the starters and the reserves, talent-wise. But I want to get into some factors that might make this series, very interesting. So, while it seems that the Warriors, talent-wise, should handily take the Pelicans in the playoff series, we must look at a couple other factors. As I said before, the Warriors are a very good team from point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, but their key weakness is at the center position, as they only have JaVale McGee and Zaza Pachulia. So they have been exposed by teams who have a strong front court, a la the Spurs, and the Kings themselves. When they actually had Cousins, the Kings actually beat the Warriors in OT in one game, and it was very interesting to see that the Warriors could actually, lose handily to some decent teams, or teams that look like they're not that talented, but they have one strong starting front court. They get beaten pretty badly, as shown in the first game of the season when the Warriors played the Spurs. The Warriors will have tons of trouble stopping Cousins and Davis inside. They will simply be overpowered by the Pelicans front court, as they only have JaVale McGee, who is, should not be really starting on a championship team, or Zaza Pachulia, but the Warriors don't have enough cap space to sign a strong starting center, as you guys know that Andrew Bogut was the starting center last year for the Warriors, but he was traded to make room for Kevin Durant, and they also had to get rid of Harrison Barnes. The Pelicans have the best front court in the NBA. I don't think that's, or at least talent-wise. We haven't seen Davis and Cousins play yet, but it's not even close. They also possibly, I know this is kind of an early thought, but they might have one of the best, or potentially one of the best NBA front courts in the history of the NBA, as I could definitely compare Cousins and Davis. They're very similar to Tim Duncan and David Robinson in the fact that the Spurs at that time had two great starting front court players. So, not to mention, for the Pelicans, Drew Holiday is also a very good defender, um, and he's a great offensive player himself. He's a great point guard. He's very underrated in my opinion. He was an All-Star a couple years ago, I'm pretty sure, when he was with the Sixers. Could he hold Curry below his high level of play? Quite possibly. I think Holiday is definitely a great defender, as I said before, and he can definitely hold his own. And a key for the Pelicans is actually Dante Cunningham. He's a solid small forward player who can also play power forward. He can play some key lockdown defense on Durant. I think if Cunningham can somehow hold Durant to around, you know, 40 to 45% shooting in a projected or in a possible playoff series, I think that would definitely help the Pelicans in stopping the Warriors' offense from going, insane and scoring like 120 plus. So, but overall, I don't think, or at least I don't see the Pelicans taking 4 games out of 7 against the Warriors in a playoff series. The Pelicans don't have anyone to stop Klay Thompson. I mean, they have Etuan Moore, but Etuan Moore is definitely not a starting shooting guard in this league. He should be an off the bench combo guard type of guy, and just in general, the Warriors have too much firepower to really be slowed down by the Pelicans and the players they have right now. But I can definitely see the Pelicans down the line in maybe 1 or 2 years, if Cousins decides to re-sign with New Orleans. I can definitely see them being a top 3 seed constantly and consistently over the next couple years. And hopefully they can also sign Drew Holiday, who I'm pretty sure is a free agent this summer. And I'm not sure if the Pelicans will have enough cap space to re-sign Holiday. I'm kind of not sure how that works. I haven't really gone into the Pelicans cap space situation. I think it's something along the lines of if the Pelicans re-sign Holiday to around, say, 20 to 25 million a year, they probably won't have too much space left if they to re-sign Cousins to a huge max extension as well as having guys like Etuan Moore and other guys who take up a decent size of their cap space. So that's besides the point. Back to the projected playoff series. Curry will probably have at least a few Curry MVP type of games like he had in the 2015 to 2016 season. Durant will be his usual great self, and Draymond Green will probably hold his own against the elite front court of Davis and Cousins. But there is a good chance the Pelicans could take out the Warriors. I mean, I'm definitely not writing off the Pelicans in any way, shape, or form. I definitely think they have, say, maybe like a 10-15% chance of taking out the Warriors in the playoff series. I mean, we haven't seen anything yet, so this is just my fun little projected thoughts video. So that's about it. Oh, forgot to say, my prediction is Warriors will take the series in 6 games. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video. If you want to see more, be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more NBA videos. What do you think about a projected series of the Warriors and the Pelicans? I think it'll be very exciting and fun to watch, as I'll definitely make sure to watch every single one of those games. So if you want me to make any more projected playoff series videos, just let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely try to get to it. And that's about it. So once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.